A massive wave of heavy anticipation and deep tension is completely wrapping around the entire southeast region today, specifically focusing heavily on the busy commercial city of Aba in Abia State. As the sun sets today, residents are bracing themselves for what could easily become one of the most historic and massive public gatherings seen in recent times. A very powerful movement operating closely under the banner of a group calling themselves the Coalition of Lovers of Freedom has officially declared tomorrow, March 12, 2026, as the day for a massive region-wide protest. They are aggressively calling this event the mother of all marches, and their singular, unwavering demand is the immediate and unconditional release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. For several days now, the internet has been completely flooded with highly circulated digital flyers and passionate social media messages urging every single supporter, no matter where they are currently residing, to drop whatever they are doing and head straight down to Aba. The organizers are heavily projecting a turnout of 1 million people, aiming to flood the streets in a massive sea of peaceful protesters, all raising their voices for one specific man who has been locked away in government custody for several years now. When you look closely at the exact wording on the viral flyers spreading across every major social media platform, the message is incredibly clear and highly organized. It reads directly as a 1 million march for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, calling on the masses to come one, come all, and strictly emphasizing that the entire demonstration must remain absolutely peaceful. This specific call for peace is a very crucial detail because the history of pro-Biafra agitations in the region has often been surrounded by heavy controversies and severe disruptions to everyday life. Nnamdi Kanu has been firmly held in the custody of the Nigerian government ever since the year 2021, following his highly controversial rearrest and subsequent return to the country. Since that exact moment, his continuous and prolonged detention has served as the absolute biggest source of intense agitation among millions of his loyal supporters. The people of the Southeast have witnessed countless protests, heavy economic disruptions, and the very painful enforcement of sit-at-home orders that have repeatedly forced busy markets, essential schools, and everyday businesses to completely shut down out of fear. Now, this new coalition is attempting to channel all that long-standing frustration into one massive, coordinated, and peaceful street march right in the economic heart of Abia State. As we continue to closely monitor the heavy build-up to this massive event and wait to see exactly how the government will respond to this massive crowd tomorrow, I want to take a very quick moment to ask for your direct support. If you truly value getting the raw, unfiltered facts about the biggest political and security stories unfolding in our country without any misleading rumors, please take just one brief second right now to hit the like button. Liking this video is the absolute best way to ensure the YouTube algorithm shares this vital, on-the-ground reality with millions of other concerned citizens who desperately need to know what is about to happen in Aba. Also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and quickly turn on your notification bell. We are working tirelessly around the clock, keeping our eyes glued to the situation in Abia State, and joining our growing family guarantees that you will be the absolute first to get the verified updates the moment the march begins tomorrow morning. We rely entirely on your amazing support to keep this platform running strong. So please, subscribe right now as we move straight into the massive security concerns hanging over tomorrow's planned gathering. The biggest and most terrifying question on everyone's mind right now is exactly how the national security agencies are going to react when thousands or potentially 1 million people attempt to take over the streets of Aba tomorrow. Historically, the Nigerian security authorities have maintained a very strict and zero-tolerance policy against any form of unlawful gatherings or massive protests that are even remotely linked to pro-Biafra agitations. They have repeatedly issued very stern warnings in the past, constantly citing severe national security concerns and the high possibility of peaceful protests being hijacked by unknown criminal elements who want to cause massive destruction to public properties. Because of this heavy record, the atmosphere in Aba tonight is incredibly thick with suspense. It currently remains completely unclear whether the police and military forces will strategically step back and actually allow the organizers to conduct their peaceful march, or if they will deploy heavy tactical measures, mount massive roadblocks, and use crowd control tactics to forcefully prevent the gathering from ever taking place. The economic implications of tomorrow are also massive, as Aba is widely known as the industrial powerhouse of the region. If a clash happens, or if the city goes into a total lockdown out of pure fear, the economic losses for everyday traders will be absolutely devastating. This entire situation brings us to a very critical national discussion, and I really want to hear your personal, honest perspective on what is about to unfold. Looking at the years of tension, the economic damages of the past, and the heavy mobilization happening on the internet right now, do you believe the security agencies should peacefully escort the protesters tomorrow and allow them to exercise their democratic right to demand Nnamdi Kanu's freedom? Or do you strongly feel that the government should quickly block this 1 million march to prevent any sudden breakdown of law and order in the city of Aba? Please take a few moments to go down into the comments section and drop your highly detailed thoughts, because your unique perspective is an incredibly vital part of this massive national conversation as we all watch to see what happens on the 12th of March.